Okay, hi, welcome to another Yugioh deck profile. This is going to be for my second place locals domain lock Monarch deck profile, which was, I mean, some people get bored about the tactics with it and everything, but I enjoy it, and it's definitely really good, particularly with Pantheism back at 3. So yeah, just as usual, just get straight into it. 3 ether, you know, doing tribute summon on your opponent's turn and then summon something to try and disrupt their plays. Always very nice. I did originally have this at 2, but then I decided to pop it up to 3 at the last minute, and it definitely is a good addition for the deck. You don't run any less than 3 with this. 3 Erebus. I mean, both these are good going first or second. This one is the non-target shovel back into the deck. Always effective and very nice means of spot removal. Although I did learn that with both of their effects of sending the spells and traps to the graveyard for their main effect, is that it's not actually a cost. I thought originally it was a cost, but it's actually part of the overall effect. So just something to bear in mind with that. And then the last Monarch specific monster we have in this is the one Kuraz. And some people run 2. One's enough for me. I never really saw any sort of like main plays with this. I think I only saw it maybe once. To stop my opponent from doing something, but that's it. Then for additional high level ones, we've got the 2 Vanity's Fiend. 2's fine, and we wanted some more darks in this deck as well. The only thing which I had to nitpick about with this set, it has 1200 defense rather than the 1000 to go in tandem with the other Monarch stuff. So just basically summon this, knocks out special summons. You can sometimes just win games with that. I think I did once. My Majesty's Fiend knocks out monster effects. I just had the one because, you know, it's a light attribute, so it doesn't really work in tandem with the other dark stuff because we do run Allure of Darkness as a draw card in this. And then one of this one, which I only discovered existed last week, I was able to get it at the last minute. Seleglare, the Luminous Lunar Dragon. So basically what it is it's got the Monarch stats and everything, level 6, 2400 attack, 1000 defense, and then you can basically use it, you target an opponent's monster with less than or equal attack to this card, and then you bounce this to the hand, and then you snatch steal the card for the turn. Which you also just use them to disrupt your opponent's link plays, or just, you know, seeing something which you can use in order to try and OTK them and stuff. And it could also be normal without tributing, where its attack becomes 1500, but you don't really use it for that effect. But yeah, we got that with it, which is very good and just a very handy little card. Some people run it at 2. I tried it at 1, it worked out fine. 3 Edea, obviously one of the cards to get your combos off for your main Monarch plays, and obviously recycles the spells and traps from the banish pile. And then finally, for monsters 3 Eidos for the second normal summon, and obviously bringing back your Edea for the graveyard. So yeah, that's that for the monster lineup. I don't run Mithra or anything because this variant's just fine without it. And then a lot of 3-offs with the spells. 3 Pantheism, obviously just pitch, draw 2, banish to search out. Then if you have another one of these, just pitch, draw 2. Just keep on drawing and getting cards for days that you want. Can't ask for more. Very happy with it at 3. 3 Domain, your main win con of the deck. Activate this, tribute summon a monster. Your opponent can't summon from the extra deck. Sometimes they just have to scoop unless they got like a Cosmic Cyclone or a Evenly matched or something. It's just that good. 3 Stormforth, used in combination with Ether. Tribute one of your opponent's monsters and then just go for the tribute summons from there. Always really fun. And then 3 Tenacity, reveal one of your main Monarchs, which is anything with the stats. Such that one of your Monarch spell and traps, which you've got quite a few, well, many of the spells, but you've got quite a lot of consistency with this. 1 return, some people run 2 of this. I mean, I even saw one player run 3 of this. That's too bricky for me. 1's enough, because you don't always need that surge, because you've got that means of being able to benefit. And then the 1 March, again, just 1 of is fine. It helps protect your Monarchs from targeting and destruction effects, or anything that's tribute summon. That's it for the Monarch specific stuff. And then 2 Allure of Darkness. I had these originally as replacements for Pantheism, but just having these extra things in the deck for draw power I think was good. And just one awesome here, 1 for 1 for your Edea, Rotor again for the Edea, and the one called by the Grave. I originally just had this in because at this point in time I didn't have a particular card. I ran a Crackdown in this and I didn't get those in time, so I ran this and it did help out in quite a few cases. I do this surprisingly a fair number of times, even though there's only 1 off at the minute. But yeah, it's pretty good like that. And that's it for the spells. And then for the trap lineup, for the Monarch spells and traps, well, Monarch traps, we've got the 1 Prime, which you just generally want to get to the graveyard to banish the stuff to summon it, and then use for tribute Forter. Just very handy. 1 up is good for me. And then the 1 Erupt, just a skill drain essentially, except for tribute summon monsters. It's fine. 1 Metaverse, just a means of dodging Cosmic Cyclone for your domain. And then the 2 Crackdown, like I said, I didn't have this originally, but it's good to have it, just be able to snatch, steal one of your opponent's things and use it for your own tribute fodder. And then you have this along with Stormforth and Ether in hand, then you essentially just shoot yourself using 2 of their monsters. And then that's it for the main deck. And obviously no extra deck with this, because this is domain Monarchs, you don't want an extra deck for this. So we'll go straight to the side. My own personal spicy tech, 3 Jinzo. You use this to lock out things like Eldritch, Paleos, and Altergeist. Didn't go against a single one of them, so I didn't have a means to side this, but it's there in case I need it, and obviously it's level 6, so it's good for that, as well as being an Allure of Darkness target. 3 Nibiru for just heavy monster combo decks and everything, just to stop them from going off. Then 2 Link Slayer. This is back or hate. I did originally main deck this, but then I swapped it out for the Lunar Dragon and then the Crackdowns. Just you can summon it if you have no monsters, and then you can use it for tribute fodder for the domain lock. And you can also pitch up to 2 cards in order to snipe up to 2 spell and traps on the field. 1 Harpie's Feather Duster. Love that this card's legal again in the TCG. Just sweeps back row away. Then 3 copies of Evenly Matched for, you know, just big boards that don't have a negate on board. And then 3 Solemn Judgment to deal with Lightning Storm and Evenly Matched against us. Which, I mean, I didn't have those specific circumstances, but I was able to use this one time in the game against Dinos. And yeah, that is it for the domain Monarch deck. Very useful anti-meta thing and quite effective in a lot of ways, because obviously, like I said, it's very damn consistent, and it works quite nicely against a lot of decks, so you got that. And there's not much else to kind of say about this. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I shall catch you next time for whatever I do next. So long, take care.